Quick 5 minutes.
Sorry?
That was a quick 5 minutes.
That's what she said.
To me.
So glad I got that. So glad I got that on recording.
That's what she said. Cue Michael from The Office.
Oh my
Cue Michael
god.
from The Office, where somebody said something and they all look at Michael and he's like, that's what she said.
God.
Got him. Yeah.
Oh my
The
god.
worst.
Oh, anyway, I'm
whatever.
keeping that in. I'm keeping that in. All right.
We're keeping that in. All right.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the podcast. I'm Josh. We got Brody in today.
Oh hi.
Oh hi. We got Amanda,
Oh hi. I'm here.
Hello.
and we have Justin.
Hello. Sorry, I was burping.
Yeah.
Well, that's Justin for you.
Yeah. That's Justin for you. Who else but
Edward.
Justin? Fuck. I mean, I haven't been on Twitter in like a good couple of days, so I'm just seeing everything now. Some shit is, it's fucked. It's
You
fucked.
haven't
Like
missed
everything.
much. You haven't missed much.
I haven't missed much, but like the shit that I'm reading right now is all, it's kind of fucked up, and it's kind of
Yeah.
actually sad. So
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
Well, where do you want to start? I mean, there's so much going on right now.
oh my god. Well,
for this week.
some of the, I think we'll start off with something probably the most recent, or something that's been headlining on Twitter pretty much right now. So, which is, I think, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Fucking hell.
Did we say that right? Yeah. Okay. I
Yep,
think
Chadwick
we said
Boseman.
that.
I believe so.
Yeah, Chadwick Boseman.
We're gonna say we said it right. Yeah, that sucked.
No.
You know what? He wasn't a figure I followed online, but I did enjoy Black Panther. But
Yeah, I liked it.
fuck,
Oh,
I didn't even know he's going
Yeah.
back.
No, freaking. Well, cause what was it? Cause my girlfriend was on Twitter yesterday, and she actually like read it out to me, and then I was like, oh shit, like I didn't even know, like he
Well,
actually
nobody
knew.
knew apparently except for his family. It
No.
was not a
He wanted to.
public thing.
Well, he wanted to keep it quiet, and of course, like there are some people who like obviously do want to keep things quiet. So
The internet doesn't need to know everything about you,
no, of course not.
nor
So
does it care.
well, and especially with like stars, from what I've noticed, like there's paparazzi fucking like everywhere, and then I guess everybody needs to know about actors' lives and everything, and like famous, like they need to know about famous celebrities' lives. They just need to know everything, and it's like no, like piss off. Like it's just, I don't know. It just baffles me still that he's actually
Sucks.
yeah.
Yeah, it sucks. There's a lot of people online who obviously care more with the Marvel movies than they do this guy, and they're all like, well, who's going to be the next Black Panther? I'm like, that's not a conversation that anybody should be having right now.
No, that isn't.
Yeah,
like I read it up on
Like,
Twitter.
I'm a huge Marvel fan, and I like when they were saying that Wolverine would be in there, we all had the conversation of who would replace Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, and I was like, I don't think there is one. But it doesn't mean that I'm gonna go out and say that we should talk about that right now. I mean, there's a time and place. I'm not gonna lie, you guys come back probably in about 4 months, December, and I'll tell you who I think should be the next Black Panther. But right now, I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not a
Because
conversation.
right
And
now
even more so, Marvel, like the official Marvel, and Kevin Feige retweeted this, where Marvel said that we're not having this conversation because apparently there was a large group of people. Marvel's like, no, we're not having this conversation. Not even in the office. We're not even worried about it right now. We're not talking about it.
yeah, no, absolutely. And you shouldn't like someone just passed away. Like that's something that should never be a conversation. Like especially at the moment. So like
it's one
wait
thing
it out.
if they get fired.
Yeah.
Like when they fired the director of Doctor Strange, like, well, who's gonna not Doctor Strange of Guardians of the Galaxy? Like, who's gonna do Guardians of the Galaxy? I knew it was gonna be Takawati because he's co-directing the next one because he's gonna take over for Guardians of the Galaxy. But I mean, this is different. This is vastly different, and it shouldn't be a conversation, but somehow it is.
Yeah, no, somehow it is, and people just don't know how to keep their mouths shut, I think.
Fuck
So.
it. It's the next big thing, I guess.
Yeah.
And you know what it is? I think I just want to chalk it up to the fact that we haven't seen Black Widow yet. It's just not a thing. because
No, we
everybody's kind of going through a big like, well, where's our Marvel movie, right? Because last year we had like 3. We've had like 3 for the past few years, and now we don't even have 1. And I think it's a good thing. I think a break is kind of necessary for us to be like, okay, maybe before you get the burnout, right? Because they announced Black Widow, and I was like, okay, well, like that's great and all, but I don't really want to go see it. I mean, I just had my mind blown by Endgame here. Like, why would I go and watch? Why would I go and watch Black Widow? Like, why? Where do I care anymore, right? But now it's been like almost a year, and it's like, okay, now I care. Now I want to see it because now I'm like, well, fuck, what happens?
Yeah, no, exactly.
What's next, right? But,
yeah, no, exactly. Like, I don't know. I guess it's just like crazy fandoms, I guess, or like Marvel nerds.
Well, that's the thing with people. When it comes to their favorite movies or stories or anything that's told and that's turned into a movie, the actors that portray parts tend to not be seen as human. Essentially, they're seen as that character.
Mm-hmm.
I can agree with that. Yeah.
Unfortunately, when people do pass away, people are like, "Well, what's going to replace it? It's not going to be the same."
To be even more fair, you see it not only with fans but franchises too. Like, I noticed that when Tony Stark played Iron Man back in 2008, everything Iron Man related, or not Tony Stark, sorry, when fucking Robert Downey Jr. played Tony Stark, everything Iron Man related became like Robert Downey Jr., even like the comic books. And I was like, okay, now I don't see why. Like, I get that he's a great actor and he played the role very well, but like, why the fuck are we now having the Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man on every platform involving Iron Man?
Yeah,
doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, and it's gonna be like Ryan
not doing stuff, or he's not gonna be doing it anymore. Everyone's like, "Well, I want Robert Downey Jr."
Well, and it's
but it was the company that did that, right? It wasn't just the fans. The company was like, "Oh, this is a hit. We're gonna change the character to match this." And I was like, "See, this just it doesn't feel right."
Yeah. Well, exactly.
For me, anyway.
Well, exactly.
I don't want to read a Marvel comic book that has the Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man in it. I want the original Iron Man, the fucking genius scientist, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, exactly. Not like the whole, or like
great in the movies, not welcome in the world of comic books.
Yeah. Well, like, what is it? Like, it's kind of similar, I guess, with Deadpool, I guess, because, like, you got Ryan Reynolds playing it, who was, of course, perfect for the character. Yeah. And I have no idea, if Ryan Reynolds doesn't want to do it anymore, I have no idea who would actually replace him in, future Deadpool movies. Of course, if there are going to be any.
That's a little different because Fox fucked up the franchise, right? They fucked the X-Men franchise up royally, and they still are. And by the way, New Mutants is out. I don't care. I'm not gonna go see it, but it's out. You guys can go watch it. I don't care about it.
Mutants.
I heard
New Mutants.
No, New Mutants. I thought you said Minions. I was like, huh?
Nope.
Fox?
The New Mutants is the name of the fucking
horror movie.
Yeah, it's a weird horror movie. I'm not into it. I haven't even looked up any reviews on it because I didn't want to talk about it today. But like, they fucked it over, and Ryan Reynolds was like, "Well, this isn't Deadpool. Like, this is just stupid." So he made his own Deadpool movie because he wanted Deadpool to be fucking Deadpool, So he saved that character because he wanted it to do that. So he built it in his own image, and his own image was the comic book image, so it doesn't really matter. So it's completely different. But Iron Man in the comics before Robert Downey Jr. wasn't funny, and that's kind of why people in the comic books liked him, because he wasn't funny. He was very fucking serious.
Yeah,
it's the whole reason why I think Civil War worked way better in the comic books than it did in the movies, because he wasn't, right? Because in Civil War, Robert Downey Jr. wasn't funny, the movie. But in the comic books, he wasn't funny, and it worked way better because that's who he was. But then he just decided to completely change character because he was emotional or some shit in the movie, and I was like, see, now it just doesn't feel right. Now it feels like you're just changing the character to fit the narrative or something. It's so different. It's so different, but it doesn't matter. The point of this very long conversation is we're sorry for Chadwick Boseman's loss. So
absolutely. Honestly, rest in peace. Yeah, Wakanda Forever.
Yeah,
definitely.
And all of his other movies, he's done a lot of other movies that are really good. I've seen him before. Watch his movies. They're fucking good.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm just like scrolling through Twitter right now. Everybody's saying 2020 worst year. Like,
well, we already knew that. That's been
yeah, no, straight. It is
into
Twitter and their hashtags in 2020 is lacking. I'll just say it out loud.
Yeah.
Twitter in 2020 is lacking.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Something about Twitter and 2020 just isn't getting along. Their hashtags are late.
Yeah. Well, fucking. What's another thing I heard of? Freaking Elon Musk has kind of been sharing his whole, like, I guess, testing phase with the Neuralink thing, with the whole brain, like his brain implant, I guess. So I've yet to really read up a little more on that, but it's a little bit. It's apparently he describes it as like a Fitbit for your brain, pretty much. So
It's unnecessary and only going to be used by like people who want to look cool.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want it.
No, I don't want it either. Like I'm not having fucking shit in my brain. I think that's just stupid to me. Like I'm not having any sort of technology in my brain. Like I've already got so much tech here, and I have no idea if the government is like, fucking spying on me. And the last thing I want, like, yeah,
it has access to every last microphone, freaking headset, camcorder, whatever.
Fucking device.
It has everything. It's not a new thing.
No, it's definitely not a new thing. And freaking, like, the last thing I want is for the government to get into my fucking brain, because I can guarantee you with this chip, it's probably got to be regulated by the government, perhaps. I have no idea. So, but then again, this is just testing, as far as I'm concerned. So I'm just actually reading up a bit of it right now. So I think he tested it out on some pigs, I do believe. Yeah, he tested it out on some pigs. So I just have no idea, like, what it's actually about, or like what's gonna happen for the future of this. But the fact is, sorry.
We'll see.
Yeah,
it's really all we can do.
Yeah, that's really all we can do. Like, it's kind of weird right now. Fucking hell. What else has been going on lately? Because I think Brody had a couple of topics, I think, eh?
Yeah, he's muted now.
Oh,
yeah, I was listening, trying not to make a bunch of noise.
Oh, yeah, no. Oh, I love that echo, though.
Yeah, I know. I'm currently just trying to fix something, just why I muted myself.
Oh, yeah, no worries. Yeah, no worries. Freaking just reading up on a couple of things. I also, what else did I hear? I heard that apparently pre-orders for the PS5 are going to be so limited that you have to sign up for a chance to even get a pre-order.
That's stupid.
Yeah, no, I think that's really stupid. I doubt that's going to happen, but if it does happen, then
if that happens, I'll wait. I don't care what's.
Oh yeah.
Even if Demon Souls is the launch title, I'll wait. I don't care.
Fuck! I'll absolutely wait at that point.
I don't care nearly enough.
I've already decided that I'm going to wait.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I'm 100% waiting. I think waiting. Like, I've already got a PC that's, fucking 10 times more powerful than even my PS4, so I might as well just use that until PS5, pretty much dumps down in price, maybe in the near future, maybe a couple years after that. I don't know. So, but like I said, if they're limiting pre-orders by, having people sign up and then having only a slight chance of actually getting a pre-order, then I think that sucks.
It might be one of those things where they use it as a sales tactic as well.
Oh, of course, I don't doubt that. It could actually be a pretty crazy sales tactic as well. But if it is, then that's understandable. If not, then I think that's kind of stupid. But I do understand with this whole COVID thing going on, it's been crazy. So who knows exactly what's gonna happen and everything.
So yeah, I guess that's the thing. So.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I don't really know much about fucking the PS5. I haven't really bothered to look up on it.
No, I didn't really.
Memes.
Yeah.
I will say that I've learned a few things this week.
Oh, what'd you learn?
I work mornings in the sandwiches, which is fine. But I will tell you that when I'm not working sandwiches, I've been trying to get this fucking computer and my internet to cooperate. Not easy. I've learned, and Justin will be very disappointed to hear this, I've learned that Deep Rock Galactic on solo mode still requires an internet connection.
Yep.
Because it's not
Oh.
offline.
Yeah.
Why didn't? So I had to figure it out, and it worked great for the first one. I was like, okay, great, I can still play the game. And then I went to the second one, and I couldn't move, and I was like, yeah, I can't play my favorite game. So I've been fucking losing my mind this month.
Oh
It's
no.
not even the end of the month. I still have to wait a whole another month. I'm just saying.
Jesus fuck. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, cause like you'll most likely be getting that place at the end of the cause you did actually get the place.
Well, they're aiming for it.
Yeah.
I have to go and see it before I decide if I want it. Like I said, I have to talk them down from 12 to 11 if they're still keeping that original price. But I
Yeah.
drove by there the other day where they were cleaning it up, and they actually pulled up a giant garbage can, like one of those giant trucks. So they
Yeah.
really are cleaning it out.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know what to do with any of it.
Who lived in it or something?
Sorry?
Was there like a hoarder who lived in it or something?
Yeah, he was a fucking meth dealer.
Oh.
Yeah, so
You're
think
gonna
he
want
trashed
to
it.
talk him down. 1100. Maybe
Well, I'm just saying,
1,000.
I haven't seen the inside of the upstairs. I saw the downstairs where my aunt lives, and it's fucking beautiful, and the yard's
yeah.
great. But I haven't seen the upstairs.
Oh, yeah.
So I have a feeling you trashed it if they're throwing away that much stuff. Like there were pieces of wall and fucking there was a door in that garbage can. It's like somebody trashed it. So either I'm getting like all brand new shit or it's gonna be work in progress.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm gonna have to see. But anyway, so for video games, I've learned that Deep Rock Galactic uses a fucking internet connection, so I couldn't play that.
Stupid, but I understand at the same time.
No,
'cause
yeah.
Everything's always online.
Well, solo's not offline, so whatever.
Yeah,
right?
I know.
Planet Zoo, the game I really like to play, had a new DLC drop this month. I don't want to buy it. I mean, I could afford it. I just don't want to buy it because I'm gonna move here, and I don't want to download it because the fucking download takes a retarded amount of time.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Because my internet speed sucks.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
And if you got really really shitty, freaking download time, then you're gonna have even shittier upload time.
My
as
download is 0.68 megabytes a second. I don't even have a single megabyte.
Not 600 kilobytes. That's not good.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's what I said. So I said, fuck this. Because downloading all the games I am playing is a fucking pain in the ass. Don't Starve Together surprisingly runs fast when you play solo.
Yeah.
So there's that.
It's alright.
Oh yeah.
It's not great. Like I do lag every now and then, but like whenever it's not as bad as Deep Rock Galactic.
Do you know that Wigfrid's getting a rework?
Yeah, and I can't fucking fully experience it because I don't have internet.
I don't even know what's happening. So.
Yeah, but I know that she's getting a rework, and she's my main character.
Yeah.
And I'll be buying everything around her, all her new costumes and whatever fucking box they're coming out. I'm gonna buy it.
Oh hell yeah.
What else was there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I've been playing a lot of because I've been stuck on phone games for a little while. I've been playing this one game for years, which is Marvel Puzzle Quest. People hate it. I love it. And there hasn't been much out this month. There was a few events, like they had Thanos, and I did Thanos, and then they did Galactus because they used to do Thanos and Galactus back to back, and those are my two favorite events. So I fucking demolished them. Just for context, I've been playing this game for 3 years straight. It's the only phone game I've actually kept playing religiously. I play with my friend Brandon and like 8 other people in a guild.
Yeah.
And we work together and fucking we're usually top of the board sometimes. So we destroyed Thanos and Galactus. And then they did a Mephisto event. I can't remember what it's called, and it was okay.
Yeah.
And this week they're doing Spider-Man 2099, which is a cool superhero, but fuck, his event is absolute garbage and I hate it.
Oh yeah.
I fucking hate the event so much. The first boss has plot armor, and you can't actually damage him unless it's Bejeweled. The game is basically Bejeweled, and he chooses one random tile on the board, and you have to break it to deal damage to him, and it's like, well, that's just fucking random chance. Because you can choose a tile on the bottom corner that doesn't have anything that I can match with, and for that entire turn, I can't do anything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, really? And none of my superhero powers have any effect. You just have to break tiles. Like, this is stupid. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, no, that's
and
it just kind of stupid.
And I couldn't farm out the points, so we didn't get top of the board because nobody could farm out the points because it was all random % chance. And I was like, well, fuck this. I'm not playing this.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And then the second event revolves around summoning destroyers, which are something from a Dormammu comic book. If you're not a Marvel fan, they're giant golems, and they're fucking bullshit. They are the worst enemy in the game, and they're such a pain in the ass. And I honestly, I stopped playing. I closed the game fucking yesterday because it was on. I was like, nope, we're done. And then this new event which is the last chapter, because there's 3 chapters in every event. You get all of your heroes are buffed level wise, but you're also fighting other heroes, like other superheroes, and they have all their normal abilities, and it's fucking hard. But the third one's fun. I like the third one because I can do it, I can beat it, but the other 2 I can't beat because they just buff everything and they're just stupid and they plot armor.
Yeah.
But the thing I did want to talk about today is they released Polaris, the new superhero, on it.
Oh hell yeah!
I don't have her, so you'll have to excuse me while I reference the wiki here. She's alright. I don't think she's my favorite one. Polaris is a mutant. If you didn't know, she's an X-Men mutant. So this whole event that she has, where they do an introductory event, and they go play this superhero. So they give you a maxed out Polaris to use for 3 days. In this event and in this event only. So you get to get the feel of them and know what it is. Last month they had the new Wolverine, and the new Wolverine was kick-ass, but I never got him. I still don't have him. Because it's a random chance game, so I haven't unlocked his comic book yet.
Oh yeah.
But she's okay. She does like stun, and she moves the tiles, and she has a kind of like a Doctor Strange ability where she attacks once a turn for like a minuscule amount of damage. Doctor Strange does damage every time somebody fucks with the board, like changes colors of a tile or adds something to the board, like a damaged tile or whatever. Doctor Strange will damage and heal your party. She does that, but at the start of every turn. It's really cool. She's a really cool superhero in the game. But she's okay. She's not the best hero they've added. The best one they've added so far this year is still that Wolverine, the 5-star Wolverine they had last month.
Oh, yeah. Frick. I don't know. I never got into mobile games. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I just can't do them for whatever reason.
I'm the same way. I don't play a lot of mobile games, but Brandon's like, you gotta play this game because you can collect comic book covers from like old school comic books, and then you use the superhero. It's basically as many comic book covers you have as their superpower, and they do things. And it's like I said, it's bejeweled with an added bonus, kind of like Candy Crush, except you level up your superhero's powers and based off the colors that you get, and then you do the damage based off the superpower and their level. So it has a little bit of strategy to it. I like it because it's Marvel and I get to collect comic book covers.
Yeah.
But they do a lot of really cool events. Like I said, the Galactus one is cool because your entire guild, which Brandon and I are in, we basically all fight as a team, right? Like I can use Brandon's heroes, he can use mine. We can fucking be in a voice chat and do it together. Like it's a really cool event for a mobile game.
Oh yeah.
Way better than any Pokemon Go shit that I've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
Where you can fight as a team, quote unquote, and do that. But it's really cool. I really like it. And it's the same Thanos. Thanos is the same way you can do it together. And you compete as a guild against other guilds. And go up on a ladder board and get free awards. I have spent money on this game. I will admit it out loud. I've spent a lot of money in the past 3 years in this game. So it's a free to play, but I pay for the VIP. But
yeah, as with some things that you do pay, VIP for like DDO.
I put 3 years into this game, and when they announced Polaris, they brought back they have like special sales, and they brought back the Time Vault because Spider-Man 29 time travels. So they brought back the Time Vault, and I was like, fuck. My favorite superhero covers in that Time Vault, and it's Misty Knight. I really like her superpowers. So I bought it today. I didn't get Polaris, but I did get Misty Knight covers. So I upgraded my Misty Knight a little bit, but I didn't get Polaris. So I don't have the new hero, like I said.
Yeah.
But I also got some other stuff. I got a 4-star Red Hulk today and another set for my Carnage.
Sick.
I got some Doctor Strange levels. Always important.
Yeah.
Always important. I've been tempted to try and play this game, put it on YouTube when I have internet, but I don't know. Recording mobile games are kind of shit.
Well, yeah, no. I've
but it's nice because when I play it online, I can recruit people if they want to watch it to join the guild and alliance, and we can compete together.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
It's a free game.
Yeah. Well, I've been wanting to do a lot more Risk of Rain videos, or even some gunfire videos, especially. So
yeah.
Well, and
you know what? I haven't had a chance to play Risk of Rain either, so I don't know how the new update is.
Well, yeah, I was just gonna say when the new update is, in my opinion, just fucking amazing, and Justin can vouch for me as well. So.
Yep, it's a really great update. There's a lot of good shit in it. Captain's fucking phenomenal.
Oh, you'll love Captain. Brody, I think, will absolutely love Captain. So, yeah, no, he's really fun to play, in my opinion. The problem is with actually beating the boss is if you're especially doing it on Monsoon for that one lunar item, it's gonna be a challenge. So unless you're like doing a very specific build or something, then you're gonna have to use the freaking command. So yeah, and if you have command artifact, you can pretty much just set up your build to pretty much do the best you can at that point, because that's what I did. I ended up setting up my build for it and pretty much just had, capacitor, fuel cells, Jester of the Drowns, pretty much just nothing but straight up freaking damage. So, and just having that pretty much destroyed the boss entirely. So, I mean, it was pretty easy. It was kind of a really crazy way to cheese it, but I mean, if you want the challenge, of course, you can do it without command. But I don't recommend it, really. So, yeah, but otherwise, beating the game, all you need to do is just beat the game on Drizzle to unlock the captain, and it's so easy. So easy at that point. But yeah.
It was hard when it first came out because no one knew what the hell was going on.
Yeah, nobody.
And his last phase still fucking sucks, but nonetheless,
yeah,
it's a fun fight. I enjoy it.
Oh, I enjoy it too. The fight was actually really, really fun. I haven't done it very often. Much like whenever I do it, I had to set up my build so specifically for it.
Yeah.
And that.
No, I've only beaten it like 3 times.
Oh fuck, I've beaten it around 3 or 4 times too. Nothing like. Pretty much, I beat it once again after the tutorial I uploaded to YouTube, and then that was it.
Well, like, what do you get besides the unlocks, the 2 unlocks? What do you get for doing it?
Don't really get anything. The only thing I could think of is maybe a logbook, but then again, that's it. Just a logbook.
Wow, that's still a logbook. But no, I don't know. You don't even get like lunar coins or anything from it, so I don't see much point in going and fighting him.
Well, I've
really?
What was it? I ended up getting a comment from on the tutorial I uploaded, and the one guy actually asked me if I do get lunar coins off of this, and I said, well, I don't know. I'm pretty sure you don't. Yeah. But yeah, like, I didn't actually look afterwards, but as far as I'm concerned, you don't. And the only way to really get lunar coins in that game, like, in terms of, like, farming-wise, is just to do scavenger runs, pretty much. Like, just go to, like, stage 8, obliterate, and then freaking, go beat the scavenger. That's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but other than that...
Completing the game by defeating the final boss and escaping successfully will yield 10 lunar coins.
Huh. Okay, so it actually does. Huh. I never actually noticed that, considering, well, I just freaking,
Technically, I believe... I'm pretty sure the best way to do it is still to get a Beads of Fealty, beat the scavenger, because you get 10 from his backpack, and you get 5 from the...
from obliteration.
The obliteration. So at a maximum, assuming you get the Beads of Fealty from a pod, you can get 14 lunar coins. If not, then 13.
Yeah.
Or, 13, and then 12, and then blah, 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 blah. But it is still... I guess... If you don't want to spend lunar coins, there you go. But it's still cheaper to do it, or better to do it the other way.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Just way better. Way better to do it the other way, because you'll actually yield a couple more out of that. And then, well, if you're farming the other way, like, honestly, my way of doing it is to just text edit, because, well, I just don't feel like farming. Like, if I'm going to do a run, then I'm going to do a run and just do some experimentation with everything. I'm not, like, trying to, spend so much time trying to farm lunar coins and all that, like, because the last thing I want to do is to, like, have to go through a run and then collect around, like, 12 to 15 lunar coins by beating the scavenger. I can just, text edit however many I want, and then there we go. So, and it's not like I'm gonna get punished for it either way, because there's no competitive aspect to the game, or there's really no competitive
point there.
Yeah,
the only competitive bit is the scoreboard. No, and that's such a fucked system right now because of how Prismatic Trials work.
Yeah.
It's based upon finishing it, not completing it. So literally, there was a guy I watched who was doing some speedruns, and unless of course they fixed this.
Cabbage, I think, is his name.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I haven't watched. I did not sub to him or anything. But literally, what you would do is you'd get up, or you'd start it, and then you'd close it. Like you just hit exit.
That's just stupid.
Yeah, that sounds really dumb.
Or you'd like start it and you'd die, and then there you go. That's the end.
Yeah, like that's.
It wasn't,
nice.
And then you're on the leaderboard at like a second or 2 seconds if you just are able to quit. So that is legit how it is/was, because I have not checked it.
I haven't checked it either, and I've yet to play through Prismatic Trial, let alone Eclipse. At that point, the new game mode.
Check it. See.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's weird.
Yeah. Well, freaking I actually attempted the Eclipse game mode, and it seems fucking pretty ridiculous to begin with. Like, I can barely do Monsoon anymore without command much. Like, without having to set up a proper build, I can't really do it, and it's been really freaking difficult for me. But then again, the game was just made harder after the update as it was.
Yeah.
So with with Eclipse, I think with Eclipse 1 you start off with having 50% of your HP, but you can get that back up to full, thankfully. But you just start off with 50% HP, not like capped out at 50%. You can pretty much regain that. So, it's really, really nice. But then, of course, as you progress, like, let's just say you go to Eclipse 2, there we go, and so on and so forth. Eclipse 3, same thing. So, and all of that. But it's always going to be hard locked on Monsoon. Like, it's not going to be like on Drizzle or Rainstorm. And as far as I'm concerned, I have no idea if you can actually, I don't think you can put artifacts in it. Like, the only thing I can think of is if the artifacts just like come locked in as you progress through those Eclipse levels. That's the only thing I could really think of.
Well, I know with Eclipse, every time you beat the game, a new modifier. Let's see. Each time you beat the game, your Eclipse level permanently increases with that survivor up to a maximum of 8 times, and it adds a stacking challenge modifier each time you beat it.
Yeah, and whether or not that would be like an actual artifact.
For example, literally the first one is Commando. Well, I'm just on Commando. Starts the baseline Monsoon difficulty. So it starts on Monsoon, and you have minus 50% health. That is the first.
Man, they had that. They had that mechanic in Marvel Heroes, the MMO, where every time you beat, I think it was like, if you were in Midtown Manhattan, which is like the wild area, or the wild exploration area, every time you beat a boss, or every time you would beat a boss wave and start the next thing in that instance without leaving, creatures would take a stacking 0.5% less damage from you for like a fucking boss wise, and that's what it did, right? So basically what you just described to me sounds like the more you play it, the harder it gets, which I know is what you just described. But I mean, like, what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is it makes sense to me what you're trying to say. I don't know if it makes sense to everybody else.
What makes sense?
Kind of.
No, what you did say actually does make sense. So,
okay.
Like, I actually totally understood. But I've yet to actually...
As long as everybody understood what I was saying.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think the furthest I got to... I think the furthest I got to was, I think really it was stage 5 on Eclipse 1 was the furthest I think I've gotten to so far, but, I've yet to really, like, go through it, because it's just a standard game, essentially, so you can choose to either, like, do your typical loop and obliterate, or just go straight to the final boss if you wanted, as far as I'm concerned. I don't know, actually, if you can actually loop around. I don't know if they actually have that in the game, but if they do, that's cool, because I do not...
Eclipse?
Yeah, for Eclipse. So.
Probably. it seems like it's just a harder monsoon. So
yeah, no, I think so. It's just I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if there's like any sort of limitations with Eclipse. Like, I have no idea if you actually have no choice but to beat the final boss or not. So
I don't see why they would do that. That sounds stupid to me.
No, I don't see why they would do that either, because most people just all they want to do is just beat the final boss once or twice, and then, you know, unlock their shit, like unlock the shit for it, and then just, like, you know, deal with it at a later time if they want. And they can just continue obliterating if they wanted to. And in my opinion, I think obliterating is way easier at that point. Like, sure, it's an extra.
The boss may not be that hard anymore, but he's still harder than just obliterating.
Yeah, at that point, like, if I'm doing Eclipse, I'm just obliterating at that point. So, but if I've yet to really actually go through it, but if I can't obliterate, then fuck. Like, then...
Well, I guess it does say every time you beat the game, so that is technically... obliterating is not beating the game. So...
Yeah. No, I have no idea. I'll probably have to...
I don't know.
I'll have to look it up later.
I don't know, and to be honest, I don't care nearly enough to worry about it. Yeah. I'm not going to be playing Eclipse, because I'm not good at Monsoon already.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, like, I feel like I'm becoming more and more trash at Monsoon, but... Because I used to pretty much obliterate on Monsoon all the time. Like, I used to do it absolutely all the time, but now I just can't, because the game was made just that much harder, to the point where if I obviously do fuck up really, really badly, then yeah. But then again, all I do is experiment. So, like, I'm not necessarily worried about, you know, completing an entire run or just, like, really anything. Like, I'm not gonna go up to, you know, stage 8 and obliterate, or I'm not gonna do the final boss, because I can guarantee you I probably won't make it alive for the most part, because all I do is experiment with the game. More so, like, seeing how many razor wires it takes for me to just, you know, pretty much survive shit. Or something like that. Or pretty much, like... That's all I do, is just experiment with items. And I feel like that's what most of my videos that I'm going to be uploading to YouTube are going to be. Pretty much just typical experimentations.
Well, as long as you know what you're uploading.
Sorry?
I think that's the worst thing when you're a YouTuber and you don't know what you're uploading, or just like, fuck, I don't know what to do. Because, I mean, obviously consistency is key, right? Like,
of course, absolutely.
Well, absolutely. Nowadays.
Well, absolutely.
Yeah, well.
Like, well, because when I uploaded my tutorial, that seemed to get the most attention pretty much on anything.
If you look, our podcast has gone up in views. Granted, they don't watch it very long, but our podcast has gone up in views. We upload every week.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Because if I look at my channel right now, I'm gonna look up my channel right now. It's at 644 views, and it was posted 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Essentially. So, and the comments on it are actually really, really good. So, like, I haven't gotten any sort of negative comment as far as I'm concerned. So, like, the last comment I just got was, do you actually get any lunar coins for beating him? And then, of course, I replied with, I have no idea. But now I can finally say yes. That afterwards, I'll probably, comment later on afterwards. So, but I do plan on, of course, uploading some, more Risk of Rain 2 stuff, Gunfire even though I haven't played that game in a very, well, I wouldn't say very long time. It's been.
You played it with the last update.
Yeah, with the last update, which is amazing. So I still have yet to really go through and actually do a bunch of things for it.
Yeah, with the fact that they fucking added more achievements, I just fell off so hard. Plus, I'm playing a brand new game. Well,
brand new character.
No, I'm playing, I guess to pull away now, new game remake came out of Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles.
Oh, yeah, right.
Remastered, and that's what me and Mike have been playing for the last like 3 days.
Pretty much.
Is that why I've seen you guys on PS4?
Yep. It's out on PS4. It's out on Switch. It's out on iOS and Android.
I bet you $10 right now. He's playing it as we're doing this podcast.
I am, yes.
Yes.
And it is cross-platform compatible, so people on mobile, Switch,
which
PS4,
is the way it fucking should be from now on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can all play together. Fuck, I'm loving this goddamn remake. It's so good.
Yeah.
Like, legit. They honestly, I'll say then 2 negative things that I can say about it is there's no couch co-op because that was how it was in the original. There was no online because it was a GameCube game.
Yeah.
And I really liked that, but I understand why they got rid of it because of how the co-op worked. It needed the Nintendo connector, so you weren't like essentially each person could pause the game and it wouldn't pause it for the other person and stuff like that. Like they could go into their menus and adjust things, and which was nice. And they also made in single player you get a little Moogle who carries your chalice for you, and they made him fucking dumb as sticks in this goddamn game or in the remake. Like fuck, he just cannot deal with like elevation. Like I'm in a map right now where you go, there's like staircases and you go above and there's like more enemies and blah 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 blah. And like literally there will be times where he'll just turn around and walk away from you, and he'll like stand at the top of the stairs, and if you're not in his little aura you start dying.
Oh my
God. You have to do that. You like have to do that.
I relate to that type of fucking programming so much because that's how hirelings were in DDO. They would not fucking listen. Yeah. I remember there was a point, I actually have this on live stream. I was live streaming with the devs and we were using a hireling because there was 5 of us. And I fucking sat there. I was unconscious, right? Like I was at 0 hit points, and there was a fucking hireling that was standing there, a cleric hireling, and she was just fucking standing there. And I was like, all right, any day now, you could cast Cure Wounds on me, any day. And she just fucking stood there, and there was no lag, there was no sound rhyme or reason for her to be failing. And one of the devs who was also he was actually dead, his ghost was standing on top of me, is like, is this hireling not healing you? I'm like, no, I'm unconscious, dude. I'm unconscious. And it was caught on stream, and everybody in the chat's like, yeah, no, everybody in the chat and Twitch freaked out because like, this is what we're talking about. This is the problem with fucking hirelings ever since then. The game devs had no excuse because it was happening right in front of them. The game devs like, honestly, we've never seen this before.
Yeah,
this is your programming. This is what your characters do. This is what you program them to do, and they're not doing it. She honestly stood there and was like, I could cast Cure Wounds. She had full spell points. There was no reason. There's no reason for that to happen. And
my. He's not that stupid, but he's like he has some troubles which he didn't in the original, but he's really good. They honestly though, like besides those 2 points, one of which I can understand, the other one I'm pretty sure they'll fix. I have not tried the multiplayer, so I can't say anything because me and Mike haven't been playing together. But they added essentially an endless inventory, which thank fucking God. Originally it was like 40, it was like 20 or 40 slots, I can't remember. Every item had its own individual slot. So if you had like 10 Phoenix Downs, that would take up 10 slots. Shit. And the way like having to get new weapons and stuff is it's not just they go back to some of the older materials, which again, if you had 10 pieces of bronze, that took up 10 inventory slots. So if you didn't know that, hey, this weapon that I'm gonna get in like 2 cycles time sort of thing is gonna need bronze, you're gonna start trashing that shit, and then you're either gonna have to buy it again or you're gonna have to go farm it, which fuck that, sometimes it doesn't work. So that was that. It's like it's so much better. The inventory is so much, like, it looks better, it feels better. For those who are like on the fence, they have a light version, which is essentially the demo, but the difference is with the light version is you can do multiplayer, and if you play with somebody who's got the full game, you can play the full game with them.
That's cool.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
So, and I don't know entirely how the multiplayer stuff works, but apparently it's on like a dungeon by dungeon basis. It's not, you join like a lobby and, play with these people until you decide to leave. It's like, okay, I'm gonna start this dungeon. I'm gonna put it on multiplayer, and then I'm gonna then 3 other people are gonna join, and from there whatever.
Oh yeah.
So it's again. I don't know. I'm gonna try to get Mike to play or something like that with me, but
Mike's
I'm
going
just
through a
sort
lot
of
right
doing
now.
stuff.
I
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He's not really.
We've been talking, so but yeah, it's whatever. I'm just sort of playing, but yeah, good game. I have not watched reviews of what other people have been saying or anything like that because I really don't give a shit. This is a game from my childhood, and if you don't like it, then don't play it.
Yeah, no, exactly.
That's about it.
Yeah, I mean, what was it? Because I remember getting that game rented from Blockbuster. Like, yeah, that blast from the past right there. Fucking,
yeah.
I rented out that game once when I was like 6 or 7 from freaking Blockbuster. I didn't know how to play it. Like,
no, honestly, I played this game as a kid. I never got past like the 3rd year because I was stupid first of all, and I was like never kept food on me because I was like, why would I want to bring food? I can just get a cure magicite and stuff like that, and I was just stupid.
Oh, yeah.
And then I didn't know what to do, and I was also like, oh, there's 4 different races that all play differently. Let's delete my save and try again and stuff like that.
And all that stuff. No, for myself, I didn't even understand how the fucking game worked. I just thought it looked cool at that point, and I was like, oh, I want to rent this game, Mom. I want this game rented for me, Mom, please.
Yeah, I still have my original copy, or it's not my original copy actually. Did I buy it online? So I'm pretty sure it's not my original one, but fuck me, like it's so much better. That's all I can say.
Yeah, it's just so much better. Oh hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, I kind of I wanted it, like I wanted to get it, but like even now money's tight for me, like shit.
Well, again, there's the light version. Just give that a shot. Sort of thing. It's also not. It's a $40 game, so it's not, a full priced.
No, that's
AAA thing. So that's nice at least, but it's still $40.
Yeah, no. I mean that's still not bad though. Like, I mean, $40 for a remake. Like most remakes are around like that price anyway. It seems really fair. Like I remember freaking when I got the Crash Bandicoot Trilogy remake, I actually pre-ordered it, and that was like $50.
Yeah,
but then again, it also came with like
bigger.
3 games. Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, and man, I was playing it last night, and I know I'm kind of like going a little bit off topic for like Final Fantasy, but freaking, I ended up getting to like the 4th like tower part number 2, and I was like, oh my god, I got so far, and then I was gonna hit save on the game. But instead, I ended up loading up the game, just loading up from a completely different save, instead of actually saving. So all that progress, gone. I was pissed.
Nice.
Oh no! Oh, I was fucking pissed because, frick, my girlfriend was watching me play it, and she was like she was like watching me just kind of get all upset at the game, and. Of course, it just, like, I got triggered pretty much after I ended up accidentally, like, freaking loading up an old save instead of saving my current save. And I got pretty far. Like, I got really fucking far. And at that point, I just wanted to just break my PS4. Like, I like,
ain't that the story?
I don't normally... like break things because most of the shit that I have anyway in terms of like PC stuff and shit is just too expensive regardless, so that's why I don't like break things, but they just break on themselves. But at that point I just wanted to throw my PlayStation out the window. So oh my god, oh I cannot, oh okay, thought my freaking I thought my fucking headphones were cutting out.
Nope. We heard all that, don't we?
Yeah, I thought my headphones were cutting out. Fucking weird. Love wireless, but I don't. So
you know what? Actually, I just started using wireless headphones on my computer because for some reason I could never get them to work. My tower, I think it was my Realtek, whatever I was using at the time, just did not fucking like me.
Well, well, you actually, I think with towers have to have a Bluetooth adapter at that point.
Yeah,
like most towers don't actually come with built-in Bluetooth unless they, have a built-in, Bluetooth adapter either on the motherboard or, inserted in the PCIe slots.
You did. Mine came with one.
Yeah. Yeah, mine didn't because I never bought one, and plus yeah, I built it, so mine never came with one, and I'm better off with USB anyway at that point, even though Bluetooth...
I don't use Bluetooth for, like, anything.
No, for my, for my PC, I don't use Bluetooth for anything because Bluetooth fucking sucks at that point. Like, even, like, if I used it for a mouse, it's gonna be laggy. Like, if I had a Bluetooth mouse, it's going to be laggy, and it's not going to just work with anything. And that's the same with, like, keyboards and anything. Like, more often than not, they'll register, like, almost half a second later and everything, so...
Yeah, I have a pair of what they call Soundcore, which is pretty fucking decent. They're more for music than they are for gaming, and that's why I like using them. It's like... It's so convenient to just be able to stand up for me with a laptop and just fuck around.
Yeah, no.
While listening to whatever I'm listening to. So I do like the Bluetooth headphones. So I don't know. I might ask for another set.
Yeah.
So that way I have one for my phone, one for my computer for my birthday, because that's coming up.
Yeah, of course. Now with what I've got with my laptop is, since I don't want to freaking be loud with the upstairs neighbors, I actually if I'm watching something on my laptop in my room, I've got my pair of Bluetooth headphones which are connected to actually both my laptop and my phone at the same time, which is freaking convenient. So like if I want to watch like a YouTube video on my TV in my room, I can, and then I can pretty much like just walk out and then start listening to music on my phone. Have no problems with that at all. So it's really handy if I like if I'm doing that. Like I prefer wireless over the cords any day, but with Bluetooth while gaming, of course it's not gonna work in my opinion. Like I just use Bluetooth with just anything else other than gaming, because it just works better for me that way, I guess. So more accurate, I guess, with every sort of sound cue and everything. It's just more accurate that way and all that stuff. What else were you talking about? Freaking save the kids or something like that hashtag?
I don't know if you want to get into that on the podcast. I don't know. It's a long conversation, and the conversation does need to be had, but I don't think the podcast is a great platform.
Not really much for a public thing. It's not from us.
Probably not a good idea.
It'd be better if somebody else talked about it, but there's a hashtag going around, and it's pretty fucking important. It's called Save Our Kids.
Yeah.
Look it up because it's fucking important. Both Repsion, well, I should say both. There's Repsion, Shiwan Head. I think Philip the Frank talked about it.
Yeah.
But it's pretty fucking important. There's some gross shit going on in the world right now. So.
Yeah, no, there is. It's definitely a touchy topic. We definitely should not, I think, bring up on the podcast. But anybody who's watching this,
not today.
Anybody who's watching this at pretty much your own discretion, your own risk, look up the hashtag. It's just not something I guess we should, talk about on the podcast.
Definitely not
entirely. So I was just gonna ask, just because you did mention it, and I was like, should we bring it up? Should we not? I have no idea at that point. So, but now we know. So anyway, any viewer that's watching, just look it up in your own discretion. For your own safety, it's pretty bad. So,
it's pretty fucking terrible.
Yeah, pretty fucking bad. Fuck. Yeah. I think we should end off here, eh?
Sure.
It's almost
been an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, it's almost been an hour, but that's pretty good, I guess. So, at that point. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Wakanda Forever. That's all I can really say about that. And yeah, hope you guys have a freaking awesome day, awesome little weekend. Take care.
Thanks for watching. Yep.
Thank you for watching. Eat your vegetables, kids.
Wow, that's how we're ending it.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, that's how we're ending it. Eat your veggies. You know, go to school, drink your milk.
Yeah.
Brush your teeth, fucking. And I guess that's how we're ending it.
1,000 other things.
Yeah,
Okay.
1,000 other things. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. And we'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.